Hello, this is a review for the STRICH SDP300S. This is the newer version of their keyboard. The old one, I don't know if you can see it back here, right back there, it's kind of my old favorite. I've been using that for several months now and I really like it. But this is a major upgrade in terms of sounds. The keyboard is still more or less the same. It's kind of a typical weighted keyboard. It doesn't feel like, it doesn't have the same action, that springiness of an acoustic piano, but it doesn't feel too bad at all. What I'll do here is I'll just give you some sounds so you can hear some of the upgrades. I won't compare it to the old one because I can't really jump back and forth to do that. But the tones are much more natural. They sound much more like a real piano. So this is the first version. So it sounds very realistic. The keyboard, the pedal works well. And the second version of that is a slightly brighter piano, which I like a lot. So it's something like no, that's not right. Yeah, something like that. The one doesn't play that one. But you can have that. You get that sense that it's has a very, very realistic kind of tone to it. And I'll go through some of the other programs here. So that was number 2, going up to number 3. Number 4. Number 5. Number 6. Kind of the harpsichord sounded like that a lot. And the clavier. There's a little bit of distortion when you, if you push down hard. That's one of the things I do like about this too. It tracks pressure quite well, where the old one didn't. This one does. So if you just kind of tap the key, it'll release this, the sustain will come off as soon as you release the key. But if you hold it and hit it with a little bit more force, it'll sustain for a little bit longer. You also do the same thing if you do the chord versus you get a little bit more aggression to it. So that's a nice effect. Moving on to the next one. To 11. And 13. This one I love, the clock chime. You get all kinds of, it's a very dissonant sound. You get all kinds of different effects. I could keep on going here for a long time. There's some. So there's some really great sounds. I'm going to go back down. I believe it's 900 sounds in total. And I'm going to start going backward from 900 because there's some really nifty ones in here. And then to 899. Kind of like a faded, dying keyboard. This is where you start getting into some of the effects. The running water sound, and most of these are based on a sample, I think. As soon as they do the effect, the same with the other keyboard. The problem is you get some disparity. It's not based in a tone; it's based in time. So to get the higher pitch, they just speed up the sample. I think is how they're doing it. But you can hear this versus the lower pitch. So there's a difference in the time signature. This is as you go higher, it's sped up a bit more. It's not as noticeable with this keyboard as it was with the old one. It's a little bit more discreet. We're going on to the next. This is where the time becomes very noticeable. So you can hear the bird call here, and up here. It just sounds like it's definitely an electrical wire. Anyway, overall, I'm really, really pleased with this. There's a ton of sounds. Like I said, there's 900 different program sounds. There's a wide variety. There's obviously going to be some replication in there. A lot of sounds that are somewhat similar, but even so, it's just lovely to have that versatility to play around with. And I've been having a lot of fun with it so far. It's I personally, I think it's better than the original. I like it that much more. It's going to be hard to let go of the original one, the old 88006. But I think this might be the one that I start using more and more now. Regardless, I hope this has been helpful to you, and I wish you the very best.